Hello friends and not yet friends. Welcome back to Mary's Test Kitchen, where we're making vegan food fun again. Vegan chicken broth is a key ingredient in many of my fun veganized recipes, and I always get questions about what the hey vegan chicken broth is, where to get it, and what brand is best. I'll tell you all that in this video, but the truth is I usually use whatever is most easy to get when I run out. Sometimes the easiest place is from my cupboards, especially when it's cold and blustery and I don't want to go out there. This vegan chicken broth powder makes a nice chickenish tasting broth when simply combined with water. The main ingredient is, surprise surprise, nutritional yeast. These flakes of inactive yeast taste a little cheesy, a little nutty, and a lot like a particular instant chicken noodle soup. Okay, I'll name it Lipton's. Next, you'll need salt. I'm using regular table salt. The salt level in this broth is going to be pretty high. I'd say on par with regular store-bought broth powders though. If you use salt with larger crystals with the same measurements, it won't be as salty as mine. Of course, after you make this once, you can make adjustments to your taste. Real chicken broth has a sweet-like quality even when it doesn't even contain sugar. So we will add some sugar. Don't worry, it doesn't come out sugary tasting. We'll add a little poultry seasoning, which is a blend of herbs that is commonly used with poultry so that it has that chickeny association. I leave this out when I'm making something non-Western style, like my Hainanese vegan chicken rice. Lastly, a little garlic powder. Shake it all up, and that's a good basic vegan chicken broth powder. You'll use 1.5 teaspoons and 1 cup of water to make 1 cup of broth. Add more or less depending on your preference. Today, I'm going to make an easy, lazy person's vegan chicken noodle with this. But back to the original question that a good 30% of you are probably wondering about. What is vegan chicken broth? That sounds like an oxymoron, even though I've already just showed you one version. Well, it's just a vegan broth that tastes kinda like chicken. We'll use it anywhere normal chicken broth is used in a recipe. Just one of the many tools we can use to make our old favorite meals into a vegan version. Simple as that. Happily, there are many versions on the market today. The most popular one I see around is Better Than Bouillon's No Chicken Base. It's a paste rather than a cube or powder, but it works the same way. I find it very convincing, especially for Western-style recipes. Orrington Farms has one that America's Test Kitchen really likes. I read that in their book, though I haven't tried it. And another easier-to-get brand is Edwards & Sons. But the best, in my opinion, is actually mushroom powder. It'll be this kind. So far, I've seen Vietnamese and Chinese/Taiwanese brands of mushroom powder. I have not seen any Western brands. This is not just mushrooms that is dried up and ground. No, it's like a special thing. They have to go through a special extraction process. Some of these mixes contain MSG, so if that's not your thing, that's not your thing. No judgment. I find it has the sweet, savory flavor, very, very, very similar to a simple chicken broth, and it doesn't have a strong mushroom flavor at all. So it's better for veganizing non-Western chicken recipes, so you won't have any herb flavors in the mix. A big bag will set you back about $20, but it will last a very long time. The trouble is, it's not always easy to find. Sometimes you can find it online, like on Amazon, and I've found it a couple of times in my local Asian supermarket, T&T, but it's not always there. Compared to my do-it-yourself chicken broth powder, this mushroom powder is way more convincing in my opinion. But if you want to have something inexpensive, easy to put together, and tastes a lot like Lipton's, well, this is pretty close. And it'll do just fine in my best vegan fried chicken recipe as well. You can use it in my upcoming recipe. Can you guess what that is? I'm not giving a lot away here, but best guesses will get a shout out, so comment down below. Thanks for watching, my friend. If you liked this video, would you please give it a thumbs up? It would really help me out. Plus, subscribe if you haven't already for more vegan fun food. Special thanks to my channel members. Just had a couple more of you join in. I really appreciate the monthly support. In addition to getting early access to the videos, I've been posting some members-only updates on the community tab on my YouTube page, so check that out if you haven't already. Alright, thanks again so much for watching. Bye for now!